Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 18 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, I cleared out the Rosimorn monastery of the Githyanki that were inhabiting it and solved a puzzle to find the Blood of Lathander, a mace that gives light, which is now being wielded by Shadowheart, and it is stronger than the flail that she was using. So quite an upgrade. It looks really cool, and I'm sure it's powerful. But then I also used a Githyanki device that I guess was designed to remove a tadpole from the mind flayers, and that didn't work. I ended up blowing it up, and that was kind of crazy. But then I came back to the Shadow Cursed lands from Kresh Yelik, and over here I found some goblins who were supposedly waiting for me, and I had a lyre equipped on Asterion that I guess was needed to summon a guide, and that guide led me to Moonrise Towers. So I have arrived at that location. The guide was this Drider, like a spider centaur named Karlach, and I just let him lead the way, and we ended up here. I also got a waypoint at the Moonrise Towers. So what I think I'm gonna do is just leave this where it's at, and then go back and go exploring through the rest of this area if possible. I fought some Harpers here in this building, and it might be kind of tough to get back out of here as this toll house is supposedly like the worst of this. But we have light, I got a torch, Shadowheart's all lit up, so let's first talk to this weary traveler.
Even less to beset than before, friend. Don't allow me to eat up your time.
How does this guy keep showing up around here? Well, I'm going back out in here. Oh. Shadow Curse. No. Okay, we gotta stay very close to Shadowheart, I guess. Wow. Yo, you're standing by the light.
Torches won't even stay lit.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well then. Well, I can at least warp past it. I've already used a short rest. We have this Morning Lord's Radiance on at the moment, so we have an extra 1 to 4 radiant damage with our weapons. So let's see, Asterion. Why don't we just use the lesser healing potions? Okay, that works. Karlach used one. And I guess probably the easiest way to do this would be to go back to the Grimforge, go back up the elevator, come back out up here, and go for Last Light In. So I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, there was something I wanted to try here as well. Okay, sidetrack. I had an idea about this night song, because I don't think I actually found it. We're going to climb back up here. All right, that brings me back to here, where this platform thing is. I want Asterion to break off, jump up on this, and then we're going to pull the lever to raise it up. I didn't raise it up as much as I thought. I thought it was going to go higher. I thought there might be something up on the ceiling or something that you got it from above off of this thing somehow. This is inside the circle, so seemed like a decent idea. There's also this thing right here. Could it be on this? I think everything that's getting lit up is like way down there. So there's this what is going on here? What about this right here? Can I jump onto that? No. I still think this is eluding me. Fair enough. Back on the original path here. What is this skiff?
In the murky waters.
Sail to Cave Shore? What is that? Have I been here? Yeah, that's back to the Underdark beach. Oh, this seems like a different part of the beach. There's a dirt mound out here. Some arrows of lightning. Gold necklace just hanging here. Okay, so you gotta climb up and then jump to here. Yep. I can grab this gold necklace. Okay. Once again, back to the Grimdark. Up the elevator, and then back to the Shadow Cursed lands. Alright, back out here. Need to cross a bridge. This is where the Harper fight was. Alright, and this is new area here. There is a dead raven. Charming little egg. Traveler's chest up on the roof.
The shadows claimed that bird.
Oh, I touched the bird. Well, we were surprised. Shadow Cursed Raven. They all have 1 HP. But Karlach cannot be surprised. There are 12 of them. Okay, I gotta cleave. I walk to here. Cleave right here. I clicked lacerate, not cleave. Oops. Okay, well there's 2 more. Then get back over here. Hinge turn, see what happens here. One of them dashed. Ow! Whoa! Yes, attack Shadowheart. Miss. Miss. Perfect. Miss. Okay, good. So we come here. Oh, the cleave is short rest. Once per short rest. Okay. Shadowheart. A glyph would hurt everyone. This is a beam. I don't think these things have opportunity attack. No. Okay. Move here. Oh, move a little bit more down. Sunbeam. I think I'm gonna leave 1 or 2, but do this. Oh, that hit my party. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Alright, can we bite this? No. I'll just attack. Then Karlach. Attack. Bumps in the dark. Karlach is inspired. Well, I got hurt a little bit there. And then we'll use this healing word. Okay, that didn't do much at all. Do a prayer of healing. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go.
It's been a long day.
Save.
Soon.
Alright, none of these birds are gonna have anything. No. Alright. Next, I need to jump up on the roof. Charming little eggs. I guess we take those. And the traveler's chest, of course, is locked. Put on the archery gloves, so I will stop forgetting to use those during battle. I have so much bonus on this, it just shouldn't matter. I rolled a 2, and I succeed with 13. Then further in, what is that? That looks like a battering ram. Signpost?
This place is
For a
protected.
warm bed and full
Must be the
stomach,
refuge the
look no
Harpers spoke
further.
of.
Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Is that this? Yeah, let's go.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
And what do we got?
Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come.
There's a bunch of people here.
Jahira,
Who? What? Just this once, I wish people would simply say hello.
Hello.
I saved your soldiers, and this is the thanks I get?
Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Beseech your patron to help you.
Your request leaves this plane, barreling through the fires of Avernus and frost of Stygia. There is no response.
Stop!
What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy, and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because of this artifact.
What in the hells is that thing?
Haha, good question. Tell her everything we know about the artifact.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here?
I just want a cure for the parasite in my head. Moonrise Towers is my only lead.
Then our interests align. We must all cure ourselves of the entire cult of the Absolute. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Might be knocking around here, right?
He might. Karlach.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
You know her?
Not personally. I mean, I wish. She's an absolute legend. Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Awesome. We could have just gone in the tower and not done this.
I think staring out into the dark so much is doing something to my eyes.
Probably a lot of people here to talk to as well.
Jaheira seems sure of you. I hope she's right. This barricade might keep the shadows out, but it won't help against what's already inside.
If Jaheira trusts you, I trust you. But I'll be damned if a bug brain doesn't creep me out.
Yeah, creeps me out too.
Never thought I'd see the day Jaheira shows mercy to a true soul. Or whatever it is you are.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
Okay, got an autosave. There's a trader here, a sigil as well. Terradisia.
From up here, you can almost pretend Isabel's light is the sun.
Hey! That's close enough. Artifact or no, I don't like the likes of you crashing our party.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the goddamned help we can get.
Glare at Ulthred.
You got a name?
Daisy Dewdrop Fluffington.
Good. Wouldn't want to get it wrong in your eulogy.
Shut up. And you? Keep walking.
Quartermaster.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Let me see. A Cloak of Protection. Armor class +1, saving throw +1. It's the first cloak I've seen. 3 greater healing potions. This Cloak of Protection is definitely going on me. If anybody ends up close to dying is almost always me. A hat requires unarmed attack, protection from missiles spell, 2-weapon fighting, incandescent staff, level 3 fireball, shield of devotion, defender's great axe. Well, how does this great axe compare here? It looks pretty good. I mean, it's more damage. Deep lilac dye. Give me those. I want this great axe. That looks like a really nice weapon for Karlach, honestly. I think we gotta rock with that. Amulet with a shield reaction. You can increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missile once per long rest. And it lasts for a turn. I'm gonna buy that and give it to Karlach too. Not making use of that magic missile one. And I want these dual wield gloves or Etherless. That might make my melee way better. So it says damage goes down. That could be because, yeah, I had the torch on. I wish there was something else I was proficient with. Maybe I could have a better weapon. Oh, I am wearing the guiding light ring. Etherless has that. Karlach can wear medium armor. Exotic material. +1 to initiative. Add your full dex modifier to armor class. Buying that. Put it on. 16 AC. And then I switch gloves. The chest one was when enemy damages the wearer for wrath. Damaging when wearer starts their turn with 50% HP or less. And on dash, I've got additional damage with throws. That's something. Buy an orange die for that chest piece. I think I'm good. Then defender flail can go away. Karlach is putting the genial strider boots on. Unimpeded by difficult terrain. Like a complete re-gear here for Karlach.
Take care now.
Alright, so raising armor class on 2 different party members there. That is good. Orange die. Karlach chest. There we go. And the boots. And the gloves. Okay, she's all matching. We're gonna completely switch Shadowheart to Deep Lilac. Well, it's very glowy. Like gold and purple. Sure. I wasn't expecting all the orange with it, but okay. Alright then, where to next? Inside, baby. Harper Callie.
Free as you are, this is no time for a natter. Head on into Last Light.
Best head inside. There's food and warmth to spare.
Okay. Another merchant. Mattis.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlach? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good.
Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam, bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that?
Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back.
I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too.
From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all.
In that case, want to buy a lucky ring, I think?
Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time.
Scamming with the greats? What kind of advice is that?
You know what it's like. If given half a chance, the coast would eat a tiefling alive. Never mind one who's been to the hells and back. If the kid's got a skill, he should use it however he can.
Alright.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need?
Got any stock for an extra special customer like me?
I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone. But I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday.
Let's run one over on him. Mole said I could have it. Got it?
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. Oh, that's a 1. Inspiration, roll that again. I need this one.
Really? But she said... All right. Here. I guess. Premium trinket
Tower-shaped key.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yours is the first happy face I've seen in a good while.
I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
Let me see what you have. Cloak of Cunning Broom. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. Okay, here you go, Asterion. +1 acrobatics, +1 armor class boots. Misty Step boots. These are acrobatics, vaulting distance. Okay, let's take that. Put these on Asterion. So he is at 16 armor class now all of a sudden. Arrow of Dragon Slaying. Give me that too. And I'll pass on the Gloves of Power that I've been using since the beginning of the game. I think we're good here.
Doing business with you. Last Light's best bargains right here.
Wait, I can yoink this potion of greater healing? Cool. He let me take it. Something else I want to see. Asterion. Since this sword is not doing anything good. Put the old sword back on. The rapier. Yes. Oh, and I need to dye this cloak black and white. That's all I got. Asterion could probably do the same. That means I gotta open a different menu. Cool. Oh, he just got new boots as well. Okay, what next here? Saris.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Saris, Scout. Seems we missed one another at the Grove, but the others told me how you helped us. A pity. You pulled them from one death trap, only for me to land them in this one.
What happened? Where's Zevlor?
Gone. And more than half the others with him. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. Cultists of this absolute. Zevlor froze, begged us to surrender. But they were toying with us, making examples. And we'd had enough of taking it. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... maybe the cult got them. Maybe the curse.
What are you doing out here to begin with? You were bound for Baldur's Gate.
This army of the Absolute is growing and flowing towards Moonrise. There's worse than goblins on the roads now. I thought we might pass unnoticed along the fringes of this place. Escape the owlbear by hiding in its shadow, so to speak. You can see exactly how well that went.
Don't lose hope. The others might still be alive.
Zevlor had hope. It didn't save him. A little sense will serve us better, I think. But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Let's talk to Jaheira.
Please. Be welcome. Have a drink.
I love Karlach so much.
Good health.
Medicine. Smell the wine first. 6, 7, 10. Good.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
No, but it spoils my trust.
Indulge me.
Drink it.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
I see now why you spiked my wine.
Just answer the question.
Yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better.
Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I?
You can trust me.
Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Who is he?
General Ketheric Thorm.
Uh-huh.
Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Like, I can kill an immortal? You think I can kill him?
Not immediately. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
You want to make use of my infection, I want to be cured of it.
Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Okay, interesting. See if they have anything to say here.
I wonder if Jaheira ever hangs around the outer city. Maybe after this is over, I could buy her a drink. Does she drink? She likes wine. Wine, then. This is all happening so fast.
Remind Karlach that I'd love to be able to touch her properly.
Where would you start?
By taking your hand in mine.
And put it somewhere interesting, I hope. God, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
Asterion?
Gods, I never thought I'd be so relieved to find a light in the darkness, or to see so many harpers clanking about.
I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador sired 7 spawn, me and my 6 brothers and sisters. I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Understandable.
Not the cheeriest of inns, this place. But I suppose the mortal peril lurking just past the firelight is liable to put a dampener on the mood.
Ketheric Thorm, what do you think of him?
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
Okay. Alfira.
Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too.
I heard what happened, that people were taken to Moonrise.
I keep replaying it. Over and over in my head. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first. then his tongue.
I'm so sorry.
It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here.
Roland, the apprentice wizard.
Yes. He shielded me and the kids, while his brother and sister rushed the cultists. Cal and Leah were dragged away, along with the others. Roland isn't taking it so well. None of us are, to be honest. How do you do it? How do you keep going?
Just take it one step at a time.
You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
It's really cool to get to catch up with the tieflings here. Oh, crap. Raphael is sitting here with Mole. Barkus is over here.
Ah, you found your way. Good.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal.
And what did you find?
Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
Of course.
In that case, you'll be very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren.
There are a lot of people they want me to get out of this tower. How did Deep Gnomes get trapped in the tower?
They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part according to my talents. And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it.
Anything I can do to help?
Unless you've got access to a 300-year-old Tempusian apothecarial almanac? No. But that's for me to worry about. You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Alright. Save. For real, what a sight this is. Right here. Let's talk to Mole first.
Your move, Mole.
You trap me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first piece touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage! No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it!
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it! For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
The keen gleam in Mole's eyes reveals the lie. She knows the game well, and she wants to win.
Put pressure on him. Attack the pieces in front of his king.
My, the Thescan double counter gambit. Vicious. Exactly what I would have done.
Sham rules.
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you?
Uh-oh.
What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
Please let me smack this creep.
The Thescan move suggestion was inspired. I had no idea you played.
There's plenty about me you have no idea about.
Don't I? Indeed. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Now, let's talk about you. I sense there's something you want to ask me.
I do. I have a proposal for you.
A proposal? If you're hoping to taste my blood, little vampling, think again. It burns hotter than wyvern whiskey.
This is serious business. Devil. A long time ago, someone carved some runes into my back. I'd rather like to know what they say.
What are you talking about? Astarion? What scars?
You haven't told them? And you've kept your clothes on this whole time. How unlike you. Why not let them see? Don't be shy.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I'm motivated to help you. Scars often tell such wonderful stories. I think yours might be truly exquisite. I'll see you soon.
Oof.
Well, now you know.
Gods, the carving must have been excruciating.
Cazador worked on it from dusk until dawn, all with an ancient blade he called his needle. Cutting and tearing, starting over if I screamed or winced too much. It was a rough night. But what's done is done, so how about we stop talking about it and just get on with things? Although I should probably get dressed first.
Well, a lot going on here. Oh my. Alright, let's talk to Moll.
Seems someone's been skimming our supplies.
Nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Our kind have enough trouble with devils. You should stay away from this one.
If our kind looked out for one another, we wouldn't need to deal with devils.
I swore a pact with a creature like Raphael once. He's a devil, Moll. Be cautious.
So what if Raphael's a devil? Means he's got the power to keep his promise. Also, bit rich for you to tell me who I can or can't make deals with, all things considered.
What exactly did he offer you?
Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
Raphael's dangerous, Moll. What did he really offer you? Yeah, hit that one.
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild.
Trust me, it might sound good, but it's not worth it.
Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Okay, rolling.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did.
Alfira told me you're the reason her and the kids escaped.
Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened.
Stop whining and do something about it.
Oh, I will. You go save the world. Or your own arse. Or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
Okie dokie.
Good to see you're still breathing. It's the best we can hope for.
Karlach wants to talk.
One of the worst things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out.
She will. She's clever. Frighteningly so.
True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
What is going on in here? Murkon.
This place is awesome. There's so much stuff.
I don't know about awesome.
What's that?
A loose plank, snowburst ring, create ice around the target, and a note. This journal's script is antiquated, but its pages look like they've barely aged. How much longer must I languish here? I'd hoped to be in Baldur's Gate a 10-day ago, but that blasted toll housekeeper won't accept my papers. When Father hears about this, he'll be furious. There's something odd about this village. People skulk around like they've something to hide. The shrines to the Moon Maidens seemed ill-tended and barren. I'd hoped to learn more about Ketheric Thorm, the village's leader, but talk of him seems to put people on edge. I'm not sure I can bear another hour in this loathsome place. Interesting.
I missed that. Awesome.
I haven't been in this room. In here, Floric and the fists.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers?
Not yet.
I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
Holy shit. That's my old boss. The guy who sold me to Zariel.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash? I thought he was no more than a counselor.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives, except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Okay. Definitely more we could have talked about there.
Won't be easier, but your task here is harder still. Timora be with you.
Okay, we can't talk to more. Okay, Karlach.
So Gortash is a lord now. I'd like to clap eyes on this steel watch of his. You already know the story. I was Gortash's bodyguard, loyal as they come, when he made the deal with Zariel. She got a test subject for her infernal engine. I never found out what he got. This is the kind of man who gets a title. Authority. Makes me sick.
We'll make him answer for what he did to you as soon as we get to the city.
Oh, the city. Baldur's Gate. Home. I can almost taste it, you know. Not even Gortash can spoil that.
Okay.
You're heading into the towers, are you? Good. I pray it's not too late for Duke Ravengard.
Nice to see a friendly face come out the shadows for once.
An extra blade could be the difference between rescuing Duke Ravengard or losing him forever. I hope you'll help us.
Yeah, that's what I've agreed to.
We're discussing fist business, and you're no fist.
Okay.
Flame Color. That's your name, isn't it? Art Color? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up a tree.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
That name he mentioned, Daniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Can he hear you?
You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not be able to answer, but you hear me.
That song, have you heard it before?
No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers.
Did you already check for personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
I'll see what I can discover.
Thank you.
Got a worn letter.
Please, if you have any idea how to get through to him.
Check the letter. Objective: to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Ketheric Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Orders: take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selûne, but rumors indicate a Sharon enclave might be gaining momentum. Investigate and report. Signed, Grand Duke Elton. House of Healing. Who is Manip Vidor?
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers.
You heard right?
With a single word, Floric could charge the coast's most powerful force with taking back the Grand Duke. We ought to be doing just that, not babysitting this stump. And yet, orders are orders.
Okay, so he kind of wants to charge in. Alright, let's see if I can figure out anything else about this guy. Observe his present condition.
The patient is physically well, but psychologically detached, dissociated from himself.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects, maybe?
Okay, so the healing house then. Look closer at him, there may be something you missed.
His fingertips sport calluses and toughened skin, as if from manual labor, or playing a stringed instrument, perhaps.
Flame Kula, do you know where you are?
If he does, He isn't sane.
Okay.
If you're poking around this god's forsaken place, you must have someone in Moonrise too. Hope you find them.
Comfortable autumnal outfit. That's something new. Cozy blue shirt. Alright then. Upstairs.
Take it easy while you can. We'll keep the watch.
Mug of ale, 4 CP. Chopped cheek, 3 SP. Daily special, inquire.
Isabel's room. Not seeing anybody in here though. Oh, maybe out here? Oh, whoa. Isabel, servant of Salune. So she's the one powering the barrier.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Save you? How do you figure that?
We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Yep.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Huh?
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
What are you?
True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
I'm not like you. I don't take orders from the Absolute's cronies.
We are all alike in her service. Do as I say. The rewards will be great.
What's going on? If you have something to say, say it.
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're going to need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not good.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. Shadowheart's inspired. Alright, we've got winged horrors, dark vision, opportunity attacks, poison immunity, 32 HP. There are quite a few of them spread around. And then there's Flaming Fist Marcus. Harper Nasa join the fight. I think I should rage. We've got Morning Lord's Radiance and the Blessing of Selune. I should attack this Marcus. We'll start there. So, two different options here. Reduce weapons additional attack bonus by 1 to increase armor class and saving throw by 1. Or reckless attack to reroll. Let's do reckless. Still missed. Try again. And missed again. Unlucky. Okay.
Come along, Isabel.
Vampiric Shout. Can't use while polymorphed. Am I polymorphed? Vampiric Shout. Wounding nearby foes, healing yourself provided they're neither constructs or undead. Okay. Hellish Rebuke. 21 damage. Isabel knocked unconscious. Oh, it flew outside and into the room, or is it on the roof? Oh, it went in the room. Isabel's getting kind of battered. It's gonna let me go. I do have advantage here, so I should take it. 25 plus 2. Can I get in here and bite him? I think so. Good. And then scoot in turn. Floric. Can't actually see what's happening down there. Cast Mage Armor. Ethertless. Opportunity attack if I move. I want to do a Vampiric Touch since I'm in melee. That missed, but then offhand. Saved. I did 8 damage with it though. New gloves. Helpful. Okay, we're also gonna scoot a bit. Okay.
You'll make excellent first.
Jahira. Whoa. Rickety chair. Winged horror was hit. It just hit a lot of extra stuff. Knocked it prone. Okay. Shadowheart then. Does this Marcus have any resists? No. When he lands a crit or kill with a melee weapon attack, makes another attack as a bonus action. And gets an extra attack. Guaranteed 6 damage on a miss. Okay. Let's do Spirit Guardians. Radiant damage. Let's keep it at 3. And then I get up in melee range here. I blinded the winged horror. Does anybody badly need healed? No. End turn. Dash in. Took 15 damage. Come on. Get in that circle. Ah, just outside of it.
What's going on?
Alright, we're back around to the top of the order. Karlach, go ham on Magus. Do I want a defensive attack? No. 3, 13, and 2. Go again. Need the Reckless. 2, 4, 12. And Frenzied Strike might finish him. 11, 2, and 2. So that leaves him with 3. Okay. So he gets to go. Critical miss. Ooh, they're taking some hits. 3 damage, 9. Guiding bolt missed. She healed herself. Good. Asterion. I actually still have advantage here. I definitely have advantage on the blinded one. I'm gonna go for this winged horror because I'll probably kill it. Yes. And then try and flourish here. Knocked him off balance. So he lost his wings. So now just fist Marcus in turn. Floric. Yeah, I can't zoom in and see what they're doing. Seemed like for a long time she just stood there. She threw a healing. Ethertless's turn. Recast Vampiric Touch. 25 crit and a heal. And then offhand dagger. This guy. Miss. Okay. Jaheira. Healed. A paralysis. And missed the attack. Only 7 damage here. There's only 4 of them left. One of which is right outside here. I'm not being opportunity attacked. I should come make my presence known out here and hit a guiding bolt on it. Yeah, too close, but gotta try. Okay. Rolling. Mage armor. Opportunity attack. Took 13. Yeah, there's a lot of people here to like try and mount a kidnapping. And we're back to the top. Winged Horror. Got a Reckless. Left him with 2. Hit again. And the other one. Oh, right. We need to move first. Then Frenzied Strike. Okay. 2 left. Out here. I see 1. The other one is out front. End turn. Rage. Yeah, the other one's right there. 13. Leaves 12. Really? What is it doing? Hide behind the bookshelf? A Winged Horror? 3. Miss. Isabel. Asterion. Get out here and might be able to get an attack off. Yeah. Crit. Good. That just leaves the 1 in turn. There's a few unconscious. Ethertless. Misty Step. Oh, it's hidden behind a bookcase though. Well, we'll blink down here. We put a fireball right here. 36. It's got 3 HP left. Okay. Wild Shape Panther. Shadowheart can get to here. She doesn't have a Misty Step, so it'd have to be a Dimension Door and use my 4 slot. Harper Anthony has joined the battle. I don't think I'd try and do anything there. Roll in with a dash. Okay. Can I get him? Not quite. Another dash. Lae'zel, get it. Oh, come on. Karlach jumps down. Gets in here. Ranged attack. 55%. Miss. Try again. Got it. Oh, boy. Alright. Everybody get back up here.
Isabel, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me Ketheric wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
I'm getting tired of hearing that.
You'll have time for irrelevance when you're dead. For now, we need you. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Okay, check his body. He's not dead. Great Club +1, shifting corpus ring, and some half-plate armor.
On with you. Unless you want to come back to a gaggle of shadow-cursed harpers.
Could be entertaining.
Don't jest. We're all closer to oblivion than you might think. And when we're gone, there'll be no one left to stop Ketheric.
I still have a few questions. This curse seems incredibly powerful. What more can you tell me about it?
It belongs to the goddess Shar. According to the Harpers, it fell here when they defeated Ketheric. The one who tried to have me kidnapped. I suppose they didn't defeat him quite hard enough.
How did you come to this place?
Right place, right time. When a cleric of Selûne stumbles into a Sharan shadow, she's bound to set it to rights. At any cost.
I don't know much about you. Care to fill in the blanks?
I could say the same. But perhaps we should save the trivia till we're on the other side of this thing. Promise not to die, and we'll celebrate with our life stories.
I'm not overly familiar with Selûne and Shar. Could you enlighten me?
Moon and shadow. Light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
Alright. Your wound is causing you too much pain, Shadowheart. There must be a way to heal it.
Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
You should not have to suffer in order to be true to your faith.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to suffer. But I don't think that day has arrived yet. Lady Shah will ease my pain when she wishes to.
Alright. Isabel's diary. Could read that. Ever since I returned, there's been a filth in me. I feel it in my very lungs. I cannot get it out. It will never out. This death that reeks within me. There are some things even the Moon Maid cannot heal. There are some things she would never accept in her devoted. I should never have come back. Okay. Talk to Jaheira again.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
Let's just focus on defeating Ketheric.
Agreed. We must end the threat at Moonrise altogether. With your help, we stand every chance of doing just that. I trust that you will.
I wanted to ask you about something. How did the Harpers first learn of the Absolute?
The same way Harpers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul. I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my Harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
I've heard your name before. Where?
Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods or laying with them, depending on the bard.
So which was it?
There are as many versions of a tale as there are people to tell it. Let that satisfy you. And anyway, the heroics of old have done seemingly little to safeguard the present. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Stirring words. Is that how you inspire your Harpers?
No need of that. Every Harper is a bard unto themselves, I'm afraid. Help me root out this cult, and they can spin stories about you for a change.
Okay, so I guess at this point I should probably take a long rest, make sure I keep this blessing of Selûne. Another campsite, and Asterion wants to talk.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
What do you mean, naive?
Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever is controlling the parasites in our heads?
I'm going to get rid of this worm, then get back to my life.
That's the obvious option, yes. But consider the alternatives. Just think. How many people have the Mind Flayers infected? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Until we transform into Mind Flayers, you mean?
That's just the thing. If we control the parasites, then we can order them not to change us. All the power, with none of the tentacles. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
I'll consider it.
Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic.
Okay, where is Will? I don't see him. Ah, there he is. Yeah, I figured he'd have one.
Your mind mingles with Will's, and he learns of Mazora's mission to Moonrise.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
It's not like you have a choice. Do the mission or rot in the hells.
Not just rot. I'd have to fight. One of those mindless blobs clawing at demons on the front lines of the Blood War.
So you're bound to be a Lemore, no matter what?
Yes. Unless Mazora actually fulfills her promise and sets me free. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mazora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
The cultists have taken your father to Moonrise Towers. Florix confirmed it.
Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
Can we trust Floric?
I was 11 when the Councillor spotted and slayed an assassin who stalked father from the shadows. I was 13 when she brought word of a goblin warband advancing on Rivington. Her keen scouting saved 100 lives that day. The Councillor's loyalty to my father is beyond question. She's as steady as Tyr's heartbeat, as upstanding as the Sword Mountains. Father's at Moonrise Towers, and we need to save him.
The cult must have some reason for taking your father, but what?
They want violence, they want control, they want Baldur's Gate. Who better than Grand Duke Ravengard to surrender it? Who better than the commander of the Flaming Fist to dismantle its defenses? They will infect him, and the city's guardian will become its ruin, unless we put a stop to it.
To Moonrise, then. We can't let the Absolute take Grand Duke Ravengard.
We can't and we won't. The shadows be damned.
What was it like, being the son of a Grand Duke?
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep Rothe. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
I shouldn't be surprised. I find you a bit smug, to be honest.
I suppose the acorn didn't fall far from the tree. The sins of the father live with the son, eh? But I gained his virtues too. Courage, insight, a just heart, a strategic mind. I like to think I did anyway. I'll have to let you be the judge.
Alrighty then. Haven't talked to Halsin in a while either.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands.
There's a flaming fist at last light. The curse has left him insensible, but he's muttering about a boy called Thaniel.
He is? Then I must see him. Insensible or not, he knows something. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
Oof, gone. Oh, I'm glad I talked to him. Now he rests. Oh man, there's so much in this one.
Here. I'm getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
It wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
My transformation?
Yes, but the orders are oddly erratic, as if the Absolute cannot make up its mind. I don't fully understand. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does the Absolute want you?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free.
I don't think it's going to be that simple.
And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Oh boy. And we awake, still with the blessing of saluting. Okay, that's a big thing I needed to know there. Warped back here. Now I must go in here and talk to Halsin.
See what we... Thaniel and me are... climbing up a tree.
It's true then. He's met Thaniel. There's no other way he'd know that name. This is just what we needed. Well done. We need to wake him. He must know something about where to find Thaniel.
Any ideas?
If he was able to escape the Shadowfell, then it mustn't have managed to consume his spirit. Well, not all of it anyway. We need to unlock whatever's left of him, inside his head. There must be something to trigger him. A word, a memory, an idea.
I know. I got it.
We just need to find it.
We need to give him a mind flayer parasite, and then I can read his mind. I'll see what I can do.
Deserve you, my friend.
Okay, so that was a lot. Oh, there's... I found him. Damon.
Did that cow just... Karlach? I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
Which do you want to hear first, Karlach?
The good news, obviously.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Let's let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but...
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Go on, give him the iron. Let's make this happen.
Well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
Let's see if it works.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Pull her into a hug.
Thank you. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlach. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but... at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
First things first, Karlach. You have your touch back. We ought to celebrate that.
Right? All this doom and gloom. I have something far more exciting on my mind than this bloody tin box. Thanks, Damon, really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck, both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
Complete the Hellion's Heart. And it looks like I need to hit the speak with animals here. I gotta talk to the oxes here real quick.
Glad to see you made it. I am. Indeed I am.
Glad you made it too.
I remember you from the grove with the druids. I hoped to see you again. And now I have.
How'd you make it through the shadows?
On the double. One hoof quickly following the other.
The other one?
It's toasty in here.
Strange ox.
No, still incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
Aw, come on. Now you've piqued my curiosity.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
Huh?
Are you satisfied?
Those are the least bovine thoughts I've ever seen. What are you really?
Keep quiet, and you won't have to find out.
Is that a threat?
To you.
Your secret, whatever it is safe with me.
Good little hero.
Alright, Karlach.
This is the best day. The best day.
I'm so happy for you. For both of us, if I'm honest.
Me too. Whenever you want to turn in, I'd love to take this whole touch thing for a test drive. I know we have important things to do, but we deserve a little sweetness too.
I can't wait for tonight. I'm going to hold you as close as possible.
Oh man. I can't wait.
Okay. And well, we know we can keep the blessing. May as well. Why keep her wait?
Hey, soldier. I thought I might come visit you later. When everyone's asleep.
Shall I knock the others out to hurry them up?
Please. We've waited long enough, I think. See you later. I can't wait.
And should I have to cut this out of the video, I'll link a unlisted full version of what happens here.
I think the others are asleep. Hi.
Hello, darling.
Since I met you, all I wanted was to be close to you. We're sure I won't hurt you, right?
Believe me, I can handle myself and you.
May I test that theory?
Go on.
Say it loud. I'm yours, Karlach.
I'm yours, Karlach.
My name sounds so good in your mouth. I'd like to take you to bed now.
I thought you'd never ask.
Gods be damned. It's a good day to be alive.
And we awake and go speak with her again. Last night I dreamt a bird was singing to me, and look, there she is.
Oh, God, sorry. I was in my own world. Hi. Hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't wait around this morning. I was just buzzing. Didn't want to wake you.
I loved being able to touch you last night, hold you, kiss you, all of it.
I loved it too. More than I've ever loved anything. Last night was incredible. This morning is incredible. Every moment with you is beyond belief. You still like me, right?
I'm much more than like you.
I'm much more than like you too. And nothing bad is going to happen now.
If our record is anything to go by, there are plenty of disasters in our future, but we'll face them together.
In that case, bring it on. I adore you, you know.
I love you.
I love you too! Oh my god! I've been dying to say that. Oh. My god, if I smile any bigger, my face is going to crack. Oh, I'm pathetic. Besotted. And it's all your fault. I guess we better get the day on. So much to do, so much to see. Together. Hey!
You got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
You've earned it after all you've endured.
No more than anyone else. Well, maybe slightly more. But that's the past now. I'm free. More free than I've ever been now.
I've never been more excited for anything in my life.
I was hoping you'd say that.
And I think we'll end this episode there on a happy note before we get back into the crazy of the shadow-cursed lands. A lot of story today. Meeting old characters, new characters. I'm really glad I didn't just start climbing the tower, because going to that Last Light Inn progressed a lot of different things. And Aetherless and Karlach kind of go perfect together. I love it. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.